עוזי וזמרתיה ויהי לי ישועה עוזי וזמרתיה ויהי לי ישועה עוזי וזמרתיה ויהי לי ישועה עוזי וזמרתיה ויהי לי ישועה. We chant these words usually on the 7th day of Passover, when we read Shirat Hayam, again after the regular cycle, to recount the miracles of splitting the sea. And when we read these words in that context, what is the translation? Of course, God is my strength. God lends me strength when I feel weak. God inspires me to sing. And God is and will continue to be my salvation. We just sang these words to a beautiful melody by Rabbi Shafra Gold. And both traditional melody, the chanting, how we do it in shul, and this particular melody express first and foremost our gratitude, our praise to God for helping us out in that memorable historical moment. However, our rabbis have also included this verse in the introductory paragraph of Havdalah. And that ritual evokes a very different emotional reality, a psychological state we might find ourselves relating to much more easily right now than the exultant celebration of a miraculous escape. Here, God is my salvation. I shall trust. I will not be afraid. כי עוזי וזמרתיה אדוני ויהי לי ישועה. Because God is my strength and my song, and I hope God will save me. When we chant this in the darkness of our homes on the Saturday night, with the long shadows cast on the walls from our flickering Havdalah candle, we acknowledge the emotional reality that is, I think, much closer to what our ancestors might have felt before they crossed the sea, when they were still standing at the shore, Egyptians behind them, the sea full and roaring in front of them, future dangerous and seemingly deadly. They had just had their first reprieve from the centuries of slavery, but their safety was by no means secured. Just as today, we too find ourselves not there yet. This Passover season, we all found ourselves in Mitzrayim, a narrow place, in difficult and severely restricted circumstances. At best, we are feeling stuck within the four walls, cut off from our usual routines of work, study, friends, extended family. However, many of us still have to continue putting ourselves in daily and immediate danger as essential medical workers, chaplains, and all those who ensure that the infrastructure of our lives keeps on running. And at worst, some of us are struggling to breathe, fighting and sometimes losing the battle with the deadly virus. It may be hard to feel gratitude or even find the very breath to sing praises to God in a time like this. It's also hard to imagine God in need of praise right now when she, I believe, is straining to hold up every exhausted nurse and every disheartened doctor in each overcrowded hospital and weeping at the bedside of a dying patient so they don't leave this world alone. At Breshit, creation, God sings the world into being. By voicing the name of each entity, God literally speaks, sings the world into existence. Baruch she'amar v'haya ha'olam. Blessed be the one who sang and the world came to be. We live in an amazingly beautiful and intricately built world that was created through the power of divine song. But it is also right now a broken world filled with suffering and pain. And I believe that this pain is not only felt by the entire world, but also by its compassionate creator. Perhaps the ritual of Havdalah teaches us that in times like these, we need to find the power to go on in faith and redemption within ourselves, and then to channel it back to our Creator through song. Ozi v'zimrat ya, Adonai, in my song to you, Adonai, I share my strength with you. I sing you back to strength. I will trust and I won't fear. And you should try to do the same, my God. El Yeshuati. Don't give in to despair and terror. And so I ask you, my friends, if you are listening, to add your voice to mine, whether strong or faltering, whether crackly or harmonious, for we need the power of all our voices to remind God and ourselves that there will be dawn at the end of a long night, that there will be dry land on the other end of the sea, and there will be a free and full breath at the end of the song. Zimrat ya vayehi Yeshua Ozi bezimrat ya vayehi Yeshua Yeshua